So coming from the South and then moving to somewhere as fast as New York, what was that like for you?
Oh, man. It almost feels like a lifetime ago, even though I spent, I'll say, my formative years there. I
Mhm.
moved there at 17, and I was just I don't wanna say I was a deer in headlights because
Mhm.
I had a time, I learned, I hustled, I feel like I really built who I am
Mm,
now in New York, and that set my foundation, even though
mm.
I'm from here. Like, Houston, the South is my roots,
Yeah.
but New York is, like, my foundation.
Uh,
And, when I got there, there were some moments that was a rude awakening in the sense of, certain people not having manners and,
Right, right.
thinking people would be chivalrous and open doors and,
Oh,
I
they'll let
I
that
thought that was
they'll let
I
that door
literally
slam.
okay, a quick sidebar. I remember this like yesterday, the very first time I was like, "I'm in New York." I was going and I started my, like, music business career interning at Atlantic Records. And I was going in for my first day. I was so hype. I thought I was cute. I was just like, yeah, I think I just turned 18. And I'm walking to the door thinking I'm like strutting in, almost Devil's Wears Prada, feeling like I'm doing it. And this group of guys, like young Black guys, come right in front of me and like rush to the door in front of me. And I was like, oh, they're coming to open the door for me.
Mm.
And when I tell you that door slammed right in my face, I was just like, okay, and New York, like, having to get that different grit, the hustle, it was an interesting experience. I will say now that I'm older, I realized there was, like, kind of a pendulum swing that
Mhm.
happened to me, and I think this is something I'd love to talk about more, in another time, but I kind of overcompensated for my Southern nature at
Yeah.
first. Being young, I was just like, "Oh, I don't know, you can bleep me out if you need to," but I was like, "Oh, I need to be a bitch."
Oh, we cuss around here.
Okay, cool. I was like, I'm seeing,
Yep.
I'm interning for Julie Greenwald, who is the COO of Atlantic Records. I'm
Mhm.
interning and seeing, the top women in the music industry
Right.
and realizing how they don't take any shit. They are just not only forces to be reckoned with, but I'll say they are pit bulls.
Mhm.
Really. And I was thinking like that's who I have to become in order to make it. And I'll say in the old industry,
Right.
that might have been the case.
Right.
But you see the old guard is falling. It's changing.
Ye
So there was a time where I was just like, oh, you're not gonna catch me. I gotta kind of put that
Yeah.
hard East Coast,
Yep.
in a
Right.
way. Again, I was young, 17,
Yeah.
18. I just kind of was like, this is what I got to do to make it. And then over time, realizing like my gift and one of the blessings that I have is yes, I understand the industry, I understand how it works. I can hustle like you, but I can still be me. I can
Mhm.
still be caring. I can still want the best for whether it's the artists, the creatives, my clients, and it come from a space that's not just not all about me,
Yeah.
And I think that it took some learning. It
Yeah.
took some growing and being in different situations and really thinking as I'm seeing certain people who might be at the top of the industry, I'm like, is that who I want to be? Like 20, 30, whatever years from now, is this the life that I want? And I was like, you know what? That's not it. So I'm just gonna create something new and
Yeah.
build it from authenticity. That that was a lesson.
And that's what it
Yeah.
gives online. It's very intentional, it's very authentic, it gives very you, like, you have your own sense of
So
style.